Hello! It is February 18th, 2021. I have I didn't just wash my hair, but I washed my hair earlier today with black soap, tea tree oil, and water. It was an old mixture that I had made a while ago, but I think the next time I do it, I'm gonna do it properly because I think I put too much water in that mixture. So, anyways, that's not important. I washed my hair in the braids with the black soap mixture that I have. I think it cleaned my hair pretty good. But anyways, so I'm on my last braid. I thought I'd come on here and show you guys what I was doing with my hair afterwards. Of course, you know, I had to stop in between doing my hair for various reasons. And so this braid right here and most of this half, because I did this half after I did this half. So most of this half was dry already, just like this braid is dry. But basically, the products that I was using or am using are I have some aloe vera juice in here. I've also used the melanin hair care oil, and I was using the Sun Isle extra dark Jamaican black castor oil. I got this from CVS, but I'm all out of it, so which is funny because I'm down to the last braid and I'm all out of it now. But I will be going in with this castor oil that I got like a day ago or so. So, yes. Oh, and I also put this on my ends. So, yes. So, I'm just going to show you guys what I was doing. Basically, I've just been taking it easy, doing my hair, taking my time. I don't want to be too stressed taking down my hair because then that'll lead to breakage. And I'm trying to not lose too many hairs. I did notice while undoing some of my other braids that I did experience some breakage that wasn't shedding, and that was just me. I guess I was being rough on my ends. I did notice I have a lot of single strand knots, which if you pull too hard on those ends, they snap off. I experienced that myself and I was like, oh shoot. I did not want to do that. But yes, so I just unbraided my hair. This is what it looks like. It's still a little damp up here in the middle section here. It's a little damp. What I'm now going to do is take some of the melanin hair care oil and just apply it to my scalp and get that in there, because my scalp can get rather dry. Oh, I also want to say that I haven't touched my hair as far as taking it down to re-moisturize it since the last video. So that was last Wednesday. I haven't touched my hair since then as far as moisturizing it or anything. So now I'm going to spray my hair with the aloe vera juice. You do want to be careful with this or get a different spray bottle. Mine is aerosol, and so it does get into the air and it can get everywhere and you can breathe it in. I've breathed it in a few times. Luckily it doesn't smell bad or anything. Actually has a very light scent. But anyways, so I just work the aloe vera juice into my hair. Yeah, and as I'm doing so, some shed hairs are already coming out of my hair. For that one braid, I got some shed hairs there. Yes, so I just take my time. I work the products into my hair for each braid. I try to get most of the shed hairs off my fingers because I don't like working with the shed hairs still on my fingers. But yes, so I just work the products into my hair. Now I'm gonna take some of the melanin oil again, just a small amount. You can gauge pretty much as far as how much product you want to apply to each of your sections, depending on how dry your hair is or if you think you need more or not. I'm just using this to help lubricate the hair to get out any further sheddings that are still in there. Yeah, then remove any hairs. And yeah. I have noticed that doing my hair this way has resulted in a lot less hair coming out. But of course, I haven't been, well, I haven't been, but I'm not using a tool like I normally would. If I were to use a tool, I would get a more thorough thorough detangling of my hair. Thus, more shed hairs would come out. But I also think tools tend to also cause breakage as well high up, because if you're not careful and if you're being, hasty with it, you snap hairs, which I quite often did myself. So, I mean, you just have to gauge like how you want to detangle your hair and stuff. I'm using my hands. I've decided that I'm not going to use tools unless I feel that a tool is necessary. But for right now, I'm trying to get this shit hair off my finger. For right now, I feel it's not necessary. So now I'm going to go in with some castor oil. This is to coat my hair. I've never used this brand of castor oil before. It's similar consistency to the extra dark Jamaican black castor oil. I do think the extra dark is slightly thicker than this castor oil, but it feels the same. So it smells very different though. It does have the same squeaky feeling though on the hair. Yeah, I don't care for the scent. I mean, it's light at least, so that's good. The extra dark Jamaican black castor oil has a scent as well, which I mean, it's not like ooh, that smells good, but it's a much better scent than this one, I feel. So I just apply until I feel my hair is well coated. I make sure my ends are coated. Although it's hard to gauge if my hair is well coated while it's wet, because and it's not because I'm using oils or anything. This is just how my hair's always been. It's hard to tell like if my hair is well moisturized enough when it's like as wet as it is. So I think I have enough on there. So now I'm just going to separate my hair. I have to take my time doing this because it does get a bit tangled up at the roots. So I just smooth the knot down the shaft of the hair. Like that. Although I think I take too much from that section. I don't know. But anyway, so I just smooth each, because I'm going to braid my hair, so I just smooth each of the 3 parts down. so that all the hairs are smoothed together. And then I'm gonna start to braid my hair. I will say that starting a braid, especially on like wet hair, at least for me, it's a little hard, but once it gets started, it's not that bad really. And then I just relax and take my time to braid my hair, smooth it out. I have those shed hairs on my hand, which I don't know what to do with. Sorry, I'm just removing some shed hairs. But yeah, and then I just braid down the shaft of my hair like this. And I smooth the hair whenever I feel necessary. And when I feel my hair has become uneven to braid with, like such, because of this smaller piece here, I then just take the middle piece of the braid, because there's 3 parts. I broke that middle part in half and I smooth it into 2, and then I just twist it down the rest of the way like such. And I then finger coil the ends. And now, just to seal that in, I'm going to take a small pump of this. You do not want to take a full pump because I have found that that can be too much. So I have about that much. I probably should have showed you before I rubbed my fingers in it, but anyways. Then I just take it and I pass it down the shaft of my hair like such. Just make sure I get it all on there. And ta-da, I'm done. So I did that to all of my braids. And these ones are already drying because they've been done for a while. Yeah, I have 13 braids in my hair, and I actually think I like this method of doing my hair. I don't have to mess with it as often, which I thought I would miss doing. And in the beginning, yes, I did miss having my hands in my hair, which was like a week. I had missed having my hands in my hair, but then after a while I was like, this is nice. I don't have to do anything to my hair. I know my hair is moisturized and protected and put away during the week. I wear my satin lined, let me just fix it for you guys. I wear my satin lined cap from Grace Aye? No, that's not what that says. Ilie? Yes. So I'll link this down below as well. All the products that I used, I will link down below exactly what those are. But I just throw this on through the week. I sleep in it. I wake up. I fix it. You know, I have 2 of these, so I wash one, put the other one on, and I go about my day. Now, my mother and my grandmother, they're a little skeptical about the idea of me keeping this up long term, because apparently they know me so well. And I mean, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm going to try to, just collecting all my shed hairs. I did have some on the floor, but yes. I'm going to try to keep this up because I want to see some growth in my hair, and my hair right now, I feel like could be in a better place than what it is. So yeah. I just wanted to show you real quick the hair that I lost during this whole wash day period detangling. So this is how much hair I lost, which, I mean, this is nothing. Let me just show you. This is nothing. I mean, I can see through this. This is like amazing that this is all that came out. Obviously, I know there's still some hairs that are trapped in there that I didn't get out, or whatever the case was, but this is pretty good and all of that, you know. So I've decided that moving forward, I'm going to wash my hair every other week, doing what I just showed you that I did now. After I wash it with the shampoo, I didn't apply any conditioners or anything. I just went straight into doing what I demonstrated on this one braid. And then in between, so this Thursday, like today, I washed my hair and I did all that stuff, right? So next week on either Wednesday or Thursday, I will then do those steps over again. I probably won't go back in with the melanin. The melanin I was just using today for, using it on the shaft of my hair today just to help get out the shed hairs and stuff. Because she did mention that you want to use a separate oil from the castor oil. I'm talking about indigenous strands when I say she. You want to use a separate oil from the castor oil that has slip to try and get the shed hairs out. But I don't know if I'm going to use that next week because I feel like the aloe vera juice does a really good job getting out the shed hairs and stuff. So yes, so in between washing, on the weeks that I'm not washing, I'm going to just use the aloe vera juice and the castor oil and touch up my ends with the Camille Rose and just braid them back up. I will, however, be using the melanin on my scalp also. I mentioned that I wasn't going to use it on the shaft of my hair, but I will be using it on my scalp because it's very good moisturizer on my scalp. I realized I didn't get my edges with the oil, but it's okay, I'll get it later. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. My hair feels good, it looks good. I will keep you all posted in the next video. Bye.